why energy healing work in the Akashic Records can change your life, the course of your whole life, and transform your reality. I have been certified and I have studied so many healing modalities the past decade and more than a decade now. So many Reiki certifications. I'm a Reiki master teacher. I have done all the things. I will not mention all of the modalities I know, but they are a lot. They're quite a lot. And I have been obsessed with learning how to heal myself and others, of course, because I've been wanting to get better at it, and I'm still learning, and I will always keep learning. And I love that idea for me, to keep exploring and learning what other people download and what other people get, and how I can transform my life in ways that maybe I haven't thought about in the past. But what has really caught my attention, it was the one thing that kept me, and I don't see a way that I will stop doing that, is Akashic Records work and healing in the Akashic Records. And there is some level of, I won't say magic, because it's not magic, it's real. It's not something that only a few people can do. Everybody can do for themselves in the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records are an objective observer of our reality. So they offer this observer's perspective that it's not easy to get when you are connecting to the level of the energy field of a person. And when connecting to the Akashic Records, it's a record. I can see and I can know and I can identify what's there, not having to go through the person's own perspective. And even our higher self has a perspective that is limited in a sense. It's way more expensive than ours as human beings, but the soul still has a limited perspective and sees things through the lens of this perspective. The Akashic Records only record. They don't have their own perspective. It's only love and light, nothing less. It's only being, nothing. So they don't have an agenda. They are not trying to push something. They are not trying to convince us of something. They are not trying to manipulate anything. They are not trying to hide anything. So everything is there, everything is clear, everything is out in the open for people who know how to retrieve that information. And I find it a lot more objective, a lot more clear than connecting to each person's field. Of course, regular and conventional energy healing work is also quite effective, right? I'm not diminishing the power of it, but I'm just saying that from my level of understanding and consciousness and experience now, the energy healing work I do in the Akashic Records is much more powerful, clear, and specific, and it's out of my own understanding and imagination of what can be done. So I'm honestly very often really surprised by what's true, what's real, what can be done, what can be changed, without putting my own perspective or the client's perspective into it. It's objective, it's clear. So I'm in love with working in the Akashic Records. This is, I find it a very powerful view to see through the lens of the Akashic Records, to get out of my own self as a healer, to get out of the energy field of the person. And it's been transforming for the people I work with, that often get revelations that none of us could have ever thought of or imagine. It's quite magical. Of course, any work we do in healing ourselves is good work, in my opinion. It's just work that works better for me and the people I work with, and I've seen magical things with it. Have a good day.